Alright. Let's get back into it. Should I even, like, upgrade stuff? I mean, we're in the city. Surely I'm not gonna fight anything, right, Kappa? Oh my god, it's been so long since we've used these characters. We're gonna be here for an hour. Just watching this thing bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop. Why is roll level randomly to the side? Isn't it normally in the middle? I lost on Jeopardy, baby. Let's go in, Phil, is it Philip or is it Philip Head? What's my favorite series? Sid from the series. Good question. Probably Seven's Sid. But let me think about it for a minute. That was my first go-to. I just love, like, his story and how he, like, immediately when you meet him, you want him to fulfill his dreams, then you get to experience him fulfilling his dreams, and then his big speech he gives afterwards, and the fact that he gets to be, like, the party leader for a bit. He's just really, really cool overall. And obviously he's a cool dude too. And he owns an AK-47, so if I don't say he's my favorite, he might show up in my house. Revive allies from KO and restore their HP. Nice. I don't have to worry about Phoenix Downs anymore. And his theme is like the best theme in the whole frickin' series. Final Fantasy IX Sid because frog sneaking minigame. Bap, 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 bap. Bap, 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 bap. I have half a mind to take this off. But I want it for this section. But I really want it back on my other characters. I'm gonna have to play some, like, game of chicken where I try to keep this on for as long as I can, but as soon as I think we're about to switch characters, take it off. Maybe I should read the freaking data log. Maybe this will explain some of the things that I'm confused about. The namesake of Cocoon's capital, this fallacy directs the others of its kind who support the world's day-to-day existence, while Cocoon's other fallacies do not communicate with humans. Eden does. Presiding over the sanctums, otherwise human administration, the fallacy is known to issue orders to the Primarch and step in to correct political gaffes on occasion. Okay, I don't care about that. Here, now we're talking. Okay. Pulse is resting in Cocoon's shadow. The sprawling and enigmatic lower world of Pulse is home to a multitude of terrors. The land is commonly believed to be inhospitable to human life, and a strict ban on interworld travel forbids citizens of Cocoon from venturing there to challenge this hypothesis. Not even members of the Sanctum's upper echelon can claim to have seen the surface with their own eyes, but the attempted invasion by the world's savage armies several centuries ago is well documented. Widespread fear of a repeated assault persists among the populace even today, with colloquial references often likening the world to a manner of living hell. Okay. Fal'Cie are an existence beyond human comprehension, possessed of incredible magic power. The ones responsible for Cocoon's construction are protectors of humanity. But there are others of their kind as well, the Fal'Cie, who dwell on Pulse and name themselves enemies of Cocoon. I'm already confused. The ones responsible for Cocoon's construction are protectors of humanity, but there are others of their kind as well, the Fal'Cie who dwell on Pulse and name themselves enemies of Cocoon. But they don't have separate names? Or no, that's what a Pulse Fal'Cie is. Okay. The way they wrote that is weird. Humans who encounter Pulse Fal'Cie are cursed, being turned to l'Cie in order to destroy Cocoon. It is for this reason that most ordinary citizens support the Purge. Anyone who may have come into contact with one of these Fal'Cie represents a dire threat. So it sounds like if you come close to a Fal'Cie, you get cursed. And people just think that maybe if they get close to a l'Cie, they'll also be cursed, even though that's just false. But it's just, everyone's thinks that. So why at the beginning of the game... Who's the one that we were at? Is it this one? No, it's this one. This Fal'Cie had been hibernating deep within the Bodum vestige. It branded Sarah as well as Lightning Snow and the others, condemning them all to the grim fate of Pulse l'Cie. Although it appears Anima was brought to Cocoon in the vestige centuries ago, Sanctum authorities had no knowledge of the alien stowaway's presence. Its discovery and the resultant fear that Bodum population may have been tainted by its magic spawned the Purge. I don't understand. What was it doing there? Maybe we don't know yet. Why? Holy cow. Alright, let's keep going. The beings known as Fal'Cie possess the power to enthrall unwilling human instruments, compelling the victims to serve their will. These individuals, known as l'Cie, are marked with indelible brands. They gain the gift of magic, but also bear the burden of completing a task known as a focus for their Fal'Cie master. Pulse l'Cie, tools of Fal'Cie from the world below, are considered dangerous enemies to Cocoon's safety, as there exists no means of removing the l'Cie brand and the curse thereby imposed. Pulse l'Cie are hunted relentlessly. When a Fal'Cie takes a human to be one of its l'Cie servants, that person is given a focus to be completed. Should the l'Cie have failed, blah, 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 the brand, blah, 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 the l'Cie becomes l'Cie. Mired to eternal sorrow and regret and robbed of all free will, Seath are damned to wander the world, unliving and undying until their corrupted flesh. Blah, blah, blah. We already know that. We already know about that. Cocoon's central government, the Sanctum, holds supreme executive, legislative, and judicial power. It also maintains directive authority over the military. Despite the fact that Cocoon was built by the Fal'Cie and not by humans, Fal'Cie opt to participate only superficially in governmental affairs, leaving Cocoon's administration entirely at the discretion of the human Sanctum and its Primarch, Gaunth Disley. Cocoon was built by the Fal'Cie. Sanctum Fal'Cie are the unfathomable entities that constructed the floating shell of Cocoon in ages past and even now watch over the world's human inhabitants. Each is assigned a specific task that supports the existence of Cocoon's grateful populace, such as generating energy and manufacturing food. The Fal'Cie rarely intervene directly in the governing of society, leaving that responsibility to appointed human representatives. One theory states that, including the lower hierarchy, the total number of Sanctum Fal'Cie exceeds 8 million. $8 million? How are there so many? I'm confused. How are there 8 million Sanctum Falsi? Aren't the Falsi the frickin' giant things? Like, these are the Falsi, right? The giant entities? How are there 8 million of these? What? But where are the lower... where are the lower Falsi? They can't be just... walking around. Where was I at? Here. During the War of Transgression, a number of warriors who were made into Lassie to engage the forces of Pulse alongside the Sanctum Falsi. Since that time, there is no record of a Cocoon Falsi taking a human as a Lassie. During the War of Transgression, a number of warriors were made into Lassie to engage the forces of Pulse alongside the Sanctum Falsi. Since that time, there is no record of a Cocoon Falsi taking a human as a Lassie. But we know that there is one because Vanille made Saz's son, Daz, right? He got turned into a Sanctum Lassie. Dogecoin. It is possible that there have been unrecorded cases, but even if that is so, any and all accurate information about the nature of Sanctum Lassie has been lost in the intervening years, blah, blah, blah. The Sanctum military is composed of 2 main branches, the Guardian Corps, responsible for maintaining security in various jurisdictions throughout Cocoon, and PSICOM, Public Security and Intelligence Command. PSICOM is an elite special operations unit charged with protecting Cocoon from Pulsian incursion. Okay. So the Guardian Corps are just cops. PSICOM are the military trying to fight Pulse horrors. And the ones that are conducting the purge. Got it. These guys are basically just cops. But what the heck is a chocobo? Okay, well that helped a little bit.
There's so many people. At least it's not as crowded as last time.
Why is the camera freaking out? How's it going, Klepperoth? Yeah. Please buy my Chocobo coin.
Why come all the way to the City of Dreams if you're not gonna let it all in?
You gotta see the clock tower.
Not a lot of security here. Yeah, for these people, the Lassie panic must still seem like a world away. Huh. Oh, hey. Looks like they're putting Eidolons on parade. Starting soon.
Maybe you should, like, cover up your...
What do you say? Let's go check it out.
Sure.
Chest tattoo.
We interrupt this program to bring you a breaking news update. The Lassie who
Poco
surfaced
coin.
in Kalampolam and attacked the city's citizens are still on the run from authorities. Sanctum soldiers are tracking their location, but have yet to engage the fugitives. The presence of hostages has been confirmed.
What's wrong?
It's her.
Yup. Looks like the army finally found him.
Hostages? They should just blow them away with the Lassie.
They're all infected by Pulse or something by now anyway.
The parade's about to start. Come on, let's go.
Love that genuine reaction. I'm telling you, Vanille's voice actor is good when she's not making weird noises.
The world's coming
Not
undone.
like some kind
100 Gil says we've got another.
of... Sure, everybody's fine. Right?
I'm sorry, I'll stop trying to sell Vanille to you guys.
Hey, loosen up. Gotta make the most of this. Right?
I knew we'd be saying goodbye soon. Better to do it with a smile. The Pompous Sancta Parade. A pageant commemorating the war between Cocoon and Pulse.
What? Say that again? A pageant commemorating the war on terrifying creatures? What?
The show is starting. Look.
Ooh, AOL discs.
It's party time, little lady!
Come on, Square Enix, you're just showing off now.
With pulse-born spite and savage might, I will destroy Cocoon!
Here comes the attack from Pulse.
With trusty blade and Balsi's aid, I will defend Cocoon! To battle! You dare oppose me? I will fulfill my focus!
Ragnarok!
Balsi grant me strength!
Gotta love the propaganda.
Sometimes I had to wonder, could our deaths have brought back peace?
I feel like that was a lot of work on those characters for things we'll probably never see again.
Where to next, little lady?
That was something.
I'll let you decide. Just keep on smiling.
I know. A Nautilus Park day. With Saz.
Yeah, but should we really be playing around?
Forget about that heavy stuff for a while. And maybe this'll just fade away.
Genius.
Okay.
Great. Let's roll.
I still really like their dynamic.
So this is the city of dreams?
Look at this. Still continually blows my mind that this game's on PS3.
Wish they would have never seen any.
An early-ish PS3 too. Not super early. I mean, it had trophies, but
I feel like I'm dreaming.
Maybe I'll get another one.
What's in Nautilus Park anyway?
It's a huge amusement park built by the Sanctum. Bet they never expected to see visitors.
So, is this place special?
I promised Dodge. I was gonna bring him someday. Hope I can at least tell him about it.
You'll get the chance.
Maybe. I do know where they're keeping him.
Can I come with you?
Sure. More the merrier. What about you? You got someone special out there?
Special? Nope.
Really? Now that is kind of sad.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm kidding. I didn't mean to upset you.
nice one, Saz.
Well, I'm just fine, thank you. I wanted to tell him everything, but I couldn't. Not until the time was right.
What a smooth talker. No, she just said she can't tell him everything until the time is right.
It's so tiny. Are we allowed to pet him? Look at these woolly little things. I just want to squeeze them till they pop.
Meh.
2 passengers?
Last call.
We go to the Feelords.
It's back to work tomorrow.
No, she literally just said she can't tell him yet. And she just saw him in the previous. She just saw Fang in the previous cutscene.
I wonder where we can go on this thing.
It seemed kind of dangerous.
What time's the parade start?
This is kind of depressing. That it's like this big amusement park, but it's still just a hallway.
Come on, time's
Did I go backwards? Worst amusement park ever.
All these people.
I went backwards.
What are we gonna do?
Seeing Pelham light of recent events elsewhere.
Well, it's not about getting lost. It's like when you first go to the Gold Saucer, there's like 9 different places to go check out before you go to the place you're supposed to go. You can go play games, you can go check out the Chocobo thing, you can go to the Haunted Mansion, you can go to etc, etc. This would be like the perfect opportunity to just give us some areas to explore and just like enjoy the sights.
Wow, time flies when you're
Which
having
one do we take?
Every time I come here,
Can you go to the Phoenix Gym?
And in fact, this seems like what they were kind of trying to do here with like these pods, but this one just takes you back to where you were, and this one is out of order. So you can only take this one. But no, I do know what you're saying. Like, I was saying that before, where having a game that's just open doesn't make it better. There has to be a reason. Like, every game should be linear unless there's a reason for it not to be linear. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're just wasting time.
I smelled something.
Exploration just for the sake of exploration doesn't work. There has to be, like, a reason for it. But this would be a perfect reason for it. Just to go look at the sights and play mini games or
Somebody's
something.
excited.
Yeah. Hey, you could make some new friends.
Dodge is crazy about chocobos. He really wanted to come here.
Let's look around.
Indeed. And in we go.
It's like a chocobo race, but we're the chocobo.
Oh. Woo. The smell. Glad I don't work here.
The smell reminded me of home. The wilderness of Pulse.
I love the smell of chocobo poop.
Come back here.
Ah, here's something. We get to search for the chocobo. Look for the chocobo in a hallway. I like the song though.
Did we always sell these toys?
Wait. It looked like it flew by the twins, but the twins are right here.
Wanna be around here?
I don't know where he went.
What did I miss? I want one.
Well, I didn't pay attention to where the chocobo flew in terms of what was around him. I just saw the twins, and I was like, okay, I'll just look for the twins. But the twins moved. Ah, okay. There. Oop, we're here.
Hey, look at that.
These twins kind of creep me out. Vanille's being attacked by the sheep.
Sheep are brown like the winters, leave her cares behind. Take us around the world and back again.
Go!
We will taste the
Alright. Star Pendant. Is that the same as Final Fantasy VII Star Pendant? Yes. The song is making me sad that there isn't a Chocobo theme in 16. Seems like the Chocobo theme continued to get upgraded every game. And it just fell off.
part of the gang already.
Yep, officially not a Final Fantasy game.
Always good to be among friends.
The fun times are doubled, and your worries feel far away.
And nothing ever seems as scary when you have someone to share it with.
Yep.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're still number one, of course.
Of course.
I really hope this dynamic between Saz and Vanille stays this way.
Thanks, Vanille. Now when I see Dodge, I can tell him about the Chocobos. He's being held by the military.
Psychon, you mean?
Yeah, since he's a cocoon Lassie. They're running tests. They're trying to figure out his focus. I'm turning myself in.
Huh?
I know they execute Lassie, but hey, they're not total monsters. They'll listen to a final request. They'll have to.
That's a
Before the end, I want to
horrible
talk to
idea.
Dodge one last time. I want to tell him about these Chocobos. I want to tell him about everything I've seen.
But wait, Sass!
Listen, I don't want you to worry. You're not part of this. You'll have plenty of time to split before I surrender.
That's not what I meant.
I'm sorry, Vanille. I'm tired of all this running.
But... you can't. What about Dodge? It's a Lassie because of someone from Pulse. You can't give up without getting revenge. I know who it is. I know who's responsible for the accident. The accident at Uriday.
Then tell me.
The Lassie who ruined your life was...
Soldiers? Where'd they come from?
Why are they hiding in the trees? The convenience is really pretty hilarious. Like, why are they hiding in the trees instead of just running up to them? And also, how did they miss when they were perfectly still? And they show up right when she's about to tell them.
They'll kill us.
But that's, you know, that's a normal thing. But. Well, I don't really have anything to upgrade. Anyways, like I was saying, I hope that this relationship between Saz and Vanille, like, stays the same when they join back to the other party. I would hate to see all this, like,
We have to get out of here.
all of this character development and, like, development of their relationship just get thrown away. Like, they just join the party and then they're just kind of party members for the rest of the game. Like, I want to see them continue to have a bond. Even, although now it might end up being broken, but... Okay. How do I fight with these people? It's been a minute. Oh my god, he just obliterated them. Holy cow, Saz. That horn in the song is cracking me up. And now we have a hallway where there's just enemies in every step, just waiting for us to get there. Where have we seen this before? Probably kill these guys first. Oh yeah. Please keep me alive, Vanille.
I owe ya.
I'm used to everyone having to get close. Now we got a bunch of gunslingers. We're all standing far away from each other.
I appreciate it. Time for a second win.
Bravery. So glad to have my synergist back.
How about this?
And my Saboteur. Deprotect plus Bravery equals I'm doing 1,000,000 damage. I don't want to take the accessory off because it's really good on Saz. I'm just afraid I'm never going to see him again. Goblins. Robotic goblins.
This is gonna sting.
What? I guess I don't get any notes. Doop, doop. It's the hula hoop monster. So what do you think possessed the army to be like, yeah, this will be good for our army? Let's train these guys. This is just what we need to catch that pulse scum. Pistol's boast functions designed to aid the survival of outdoor enthusiasts. Slightly extends the duration of offensive buffs. Those would actually be kind of nice, but I need the damage because I'm the only one doing damage. Well, not the only one, but... I'm doing most of the damage. No.
Dodge. I'm sorry.
She was literally in the act of healing me.
Always be on the run.
The song reminds me of Klonoa. The world, the amusement park world.
I appreciate it.
You can do it!
Yeah. This is gonna stay.
Is there anything over here? No. Actually get it by surprise? Oh, I did.
This is gonna stay.
Hit the big boy. How is that not enough to stagger? Kill that stupid thing. Ouch. Boom. Yeah, I think you mentioned it. Oh. I think you mentioned it last week, but either you mentioned it or I mentioned it. I can't remember, but yeah, I like the Paradigm names a lot. They're pretty clever. Some of them are kind of weird, but I suppose they had to eventually run out of ideas. But yeah, I think they're clever. And also, I do remember talking last week about how the names are really smart from a mechanic standpoint. Because it's really hard to remember which one is which if you just look at the names. Or like each individual what everyone is. But with the names, you can quickly recognize them in the menu. So from a mechanic standpoint, they're really smart.
I appreciate it.
But I think they're kind of cool just to like put together different paradigms and see what name it gives it. I remember doing that when I first played the game, just creating a bunch of different ones to see what names came up. How's it going, Wellington? Your first PS3 game? It was not my first, but I do remember it being one of my early games. And also my first, I think it was my, might have been my first ever Midnight release. Can't remember if it was my first ever or just one of my first. But. I remember being mad that it was on 360 because that was like peak console war times, and I had friends that played Xbox that would like, haha, Final Fantasy's on Xbox now. Sony literally has nothing left. We've gotten Sony's biggest franchise. And I was like, curse you, Xbox fans.